Hello class, this video is going to help you work through activity number 2 for the area and perimeter lesson. For this activity you're going to create a Google drawing that is going to help you differentiate between the formulas that you learned in the first activity. So to create a Google drawing, you're going to want to go up to New when you're in your Google Drive, and see here it says Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. You're going to want to press More and press on Google Drawings to open up a new drawing. And if the folder is shared with me, just press Create and Share. If the folder is not shared with me, you're going to want to go up to the right corner that says Share, Title, do Activity 2, save it, and then type in my email address and press Done, and then that will be shared with me so I'll be able to grade it. Okay, so for this activity, I want you to choose 4 formulas that you have learned and insert them into this Google drawing. And then for each formula, I want you to insert the correct shape, and I want you to say whether these formulas are for area or perimeter. So I'm going to show you how to do this in the video, although I'm not going to put any correct answers, so you cannot copy what I'm doing. I want you to do the work on your own. But in the end of this video, I'm just going to show you an overall picture of what your activity should look like. Okay, so you're going to start off with this kind of checkered background, and this isn't a good slate to work with. It won't be very easy to see the text. So if you right click and press background, you'll get a bunch of colors. Choose a light color that you'll be able to see text easily on. Okay, so now we'll go up to insert, press text box, and we'll start inserting our 4 formulas. Okay, so I'm going to start with A plus B plus C. And make sure the letters are lowercase. As you recall from the formulas in the first activity, all the letters should be lowercase. And choose a font, I would say about 30, so it's easy to see. Alright, now that we have all 4 formulas, we are going to start inserting the shapes next to the formula. So you go back up to Insert and go to Shape. Pick the correct shape for the formula that you're choosing and put it right below the formula. And remember to put it below the formula. So this shape right here, I'm going to think it's for this formula above, not for the formula below. So just make sure you have the shapes below the formulas. Okay, so now you're going to want to say whether the shapes are for area and perimeter. So we are going to click on the shapes, and if you just type, it's going to act like a text box, and text is going to show up inside the shape. So let's say this is the formula for area of a circle. And like I said, we didn't learn area and perimeter of a circle, but I'm just simply showing you kind of how your overall activity is going to look like in the end. So just don't copy what I'm doing because this is not correct. Okay, so again, we're going to choose 30, so that's easy to see. And if you go up here to align and press center, we will get that centered inside of the shape. So now that we have all of these formulas, shapes, and area and perimeter inside, make this one bigger, we'll see this doesn't fit inside, so we'll make the shape bigger and then the font a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. There we go. That will fit in perfectly, so just make sure that your letters aren't all jumbled up and they're all legible. Okay, so this is what your activity should look like in the end. If you want to center these text box above the shapes, you can drag it until you see the red line, and then you can highlight the text and press center, just so everything is nice and neat. And then after you do that for each shape, you are all done. And if you have any questions while you're completing this activity, or if you think you are maybe going the wrong way with it and not doing it correctly, you can always email me, or you can share it with me before it's due and ask me to look it over, and I can give you some tips on how to fix it just so you can get a better grade, or I can let you know that you did everything right. This is a pretty simple activity. You are allowed to look back on your notes from the PowerPoint, so everyone should be getting the answers right. I hope this helps you study and helps you memorize the formulas a little bit better. Good luck with completing this activity, and this hopefully will help you with your next activity number 3, creating your own Google form. Okay, good luck.